What is this again? A fruit roll up
with vanilla ice cream. Why is it crunchy?
It freezes it. I gained my weight back so fast. That's not what I want for my life. Like, I don't want to gain weight. That's not what I want. I like having better mobility. I like having better stamina. I like being able to move more and be more fluid in my movement. I play soccer. Yeah.
All right, show off your soccer skills. Wow.
And I like going out and like doing things. And I don't like my face to look so puffy. Gaining weight, it's what I do. All right, so I have everything that I'm taking gathered. This is like electronics, makeup, pillows, blankets, suitcase, luggage, and of course my fur babies are coming with me. So I have this for the cats. This is actually what they traveled in to get from Kentucky to Oklahoma. So right now we are just gathering the stuff that is coming with us on the ride. Obviously our suitcases, blankets that we've been sleeping with. Look at Twinkie, a little bed for her. She's so sweet. And then this is where the cats are gonna go. So yeah, we've been just gathering and picking up last minute things around the apartment. I literally slept in these clothes. I slept in my makeup. I slept in my jewelry. I slept on this damn chair. And I woke up super stressed. I don't really want to talk right now because I look crazy, but there's too many plot twists to this move and it's adding a lot of stress. So
right before Jade was supposed to take Amberlynn to Oklahoma, they were fighting pretty bad. So Jade was like, I'm not taking you. I don't care. Ask Alexis. So Amberlynn actually did ask me to take her to Oklahoma, and I was going to get a rental car and take off of work and drive her from Kentucky to Oklahoma. But at the last second, Jade changed her mind and she was like, whatever, I made a commitment. I'll go through with it. And I think she felt bad about me taking off of work and having to put my life on hold for an obligation that was hers and not mine.
I'm currently in the car. Today is actually my last night in my apartment. Yeah, had my last dinner there. Fed my animals their last dinner. Last time I washed my hair there. Last time I did a load of laundry. Tonight's gonna be the last time I sleep here. And I have shed some tears, I'm not gonna lie. I am going to miss living here in this apartment. I've gone through a lot here.
And Amberlynn did tell me that she has hit Jade before and used to go through her phone periodically, like while Jade was in the shower.
I feel okay. It's just my legs are like uncomfortable. That's like the only issue. It's just like they're super uncomfortable. As you guys know, I have lymphedema, so it is a struggle bus for me. So a little update on like how my body's doing, because you guys know I have lipedema and lymphedema. So all right, so we stopped and got some McDonald's. I got a hash brown and their bagel with sausage and egg and cheese. And I literally like to put the hash brown.
I do too.
You do that too?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, me and my mom are so much alike.
Also, message for Amber. If you move here and the inevitable happens, do not call me. I am not going to be your knight in shining armor, and I'm not going to come save you. So I strongly urge you to not move here if you are not 100 billion% completely sure that Emily/Tommy is not going to f you over. But this is where she started demanding a public apology from me to both her and Emily. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, Amber. You and Emily can kiss my and you are absolutely brain dead if you think that I'm going to apologize, let alone publicly apologize to your girlfriend. Womp womp. I know, Amber, I'm so terrible. I have been an absolutely awful friend to you. while I have been sitting here publicly defending you for the last year and trying to help you cover your tracks because you lie all the time and you can't keep any of your stories straight.
Hey, Amber. Yeah? Hi.
I sat here willing to tarnish my reputation for you.
Now a million more to go.
A million more miles.
Yeah.
Least favorite, super easy, Charlie Gold. And if I have to explain why, then I just ain't got the time. I ain't got the time.
Yo, Chow, it's Pete. I'm
Hello, guys. Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing and all that good stuff, likes, comments, all that good stuff that brings engagement to my channel because I know the algorithm hate me. Anyways, collective hello to everyone who's here watching in real time. Thank you so much. Anyone who does watch in playbacks, during playbacks, I appreciate you. To my mods who are always here holding me down, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my channel members and patrons, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I want to, before we get into this, at the top of the stream, I will integrate it a bit better into the streams, but I want to make sure we get to it at the top of the stream. At the top of the stream. For those who don't know, something that I will be doing moving forward is small business spotlights. So in the description, it will be linked, and the small business that I will be highlighting today will be linked in the description as well. For those who don't know, it might be your first stream with me, and or you might have missed the stream where I talked about it. Pretty much, I've been in this community for a while. There's a whole bunch of talented people, and with their talent, I know they have small businesses. So it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I had veered away from it because there's always some damn drama around here. But nah, I really don't give a fuck about backlash, so it's whatever. So I wanted to make sure I take the time to start highlighting some small businesses that either get emailed to me or that I already know. So I wanted to start with this business today. So let's get into that and then we'll get into the stream. But please, please, please check out these small businesses. This corner of the internet is not a secret. We're a very generous community. I would really appreciate if you could take the time, especially in this economy, you could take the time to check out these businesses. And if you have it within your budget, please support them. That's all I'm asking. So let's get into the first one. Hold up. I interrupt today's programming for something and someone with a lot more talent. Today's small business spotlight is focused on Moon Dust Digital. If there's one thing I admire, it's a talented artist, since my artistry starts and stops at stick figures. Moondust offers a wide variety of products such as totes, notebooks, digital downloads, tees, and hoodies, ranging up to a size 5X and more. Moondust Zodiac line definitely looks like it may become my favorite. I may not know much about my rising or any of the meaning behind it, but that's okay because I know I'm a Taurus through and through. And I want a hoodie to match that energy. Mind you, this is right in time for hoodie season. I spoke to Matthew, the founder of Moondust Digital, and wanted to get a feel for the reason he started and what drives him today. The motivation behind my journey began with a lifelong passion for art and the aspiration to turn it into a viable career by establishing my own business. During the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, while on leave due to mental health challenges, I sought out a productive outlet and considered opening an Etsy account. Initially, I focused on creating digital downloads. A member of my church community later introduced me to the concept of print on demand, which became the next logical step in my artistic endeavor. My enthusiasm for graphic tees, hoodies, and accessories drives my creativity, allowing me to design items that I would personally love to wear. I am committed to ensuring the highest quality for my customers and plan to own at least one of each product I offer, as a testament to my dedication to quality and authenticity. Building this business was not without its challenges. There were moments of self-doubt, technical hurdles, and the ever-present pressure to stand out in a crowded marketplace. Yet, each obstacle served as a lesson, fortifying my resolve and deepening my commitment to my vision. Looking ahead, I'm excited to continue growing my business, exploring new markets, and introducing innovative products. My ultimate goal is to create a brand that not only reflects my artistic vision, but also resonates with people around the world. Through my art, I hope to inspire others to embrace their creativity, pursue their passions, and find joy in the beauty of everyday life. You can find Moondust Digital on Etsy by clicking the link in the description box below. For any viewers who may make a purchase, please tag me on social media with your purchase receipts. I will do my best to feature them throughout my content during the week. I'm hoping this could be something successful to come from this corner of YouTube. It's not a secret that we're a very opinionated but generous community. If you have it, let's spread some of it for good. Let Matthew know I sent you. And if you're a small business yourself who needs a spotlight, the email for consideration will be linked in the description box as well. Thank you for your time. Signed, your messy internet auntie. And I want to make sure I answer this because I probably didn't make it clear. I can make that better. No, this is for free. These are not sponsorships. I am shouting them out for free. Sorry, by the way, I have a pain, so if I talk weird, I have an appointment. Anyways, this is for free. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. If I take a sponsorship or anything like that, you'll know that. I've only taken one sponsorship on my channel just because, I don't know, I'm not the average YouTuber, but either way, this is free. I will not take payments for small business spotlights. Don't offer it. There's no need to. My point is I want to use my platform for something that's decent, that's good, because there could be good that comes from this corner of YouTube. I know it's messy. I know there's a lot that goes on, but truly there is some good that could come from it. And I know there's a lot of viewers who have small businesses. And if I could take the time, do some research, talk to them, get a feel for, their business and just shout them out, this edit, it took nothing away from me to do that. And Matthew's products are amazing. And I know there's more people like Matthew. I know there's more people like that within the community. So the whole point is just to take the time and say, hey guys, like, why not? The economy is really bad and there's talented ass people. Like, if I could sit here and talk about, these train wrecks and obviously pulling money, I could take a moment to be like, hey, if you don't mind, can you, spread your generosity? That's all it is. That's all. Nothing big. Oh, and for everyone who has been reaching out, thank you for asking about the hurricane and everything. Is fine. I was actually supposed to go live like 2 days ago, but everything with the hurricane, I was just like, no. I thought I was gonna go live yesterday because I thought I could just sit here and stream through the storm. It would be a good distraction. But even beforehand, my internet was acting up, and then it would have been a hot mess, and I would have been frustrated. So I was just like, I'm going to sit this one out. Let me get caught up because I know I'm behind. Moonface Pandu, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you. And yes, happy fall. Again, it is hoodie season. So please, the description is in, The link is in the description. Please, please, please check out the Small Business Spotlight. Please check them out. Their hoodies, their Zodiac line. That's really what I want to get into. But please check them out. And happy fall, y'all. And thank you again, Moonface Pandu, for being a member for 2 months. My boo, thank you. Just got in my first college class. I know that's right. And thank you for being a member for 25 months. Can we show some love in the chat for them, please? Thank you. I know that's right. I love when y'all like I'm in school, I'm doing all these, I'm getting shit done. I know that's right. Hungry Hippo, thank you, boo. All of them are yes. Oh, let me end the poll. Thank you for reminding me. Let's end this poll. So for those who are just coming in, I had a poll going. Who is the bigger clown in this rekindled friendship? Did I spell that right? Yeah, it's okay. Is it Amber or Alexis? So 15% said Amber, 39% said Alexis, and 46% said both. I actually agree with this poll. I think they're both clowns, but majority Alexis for sure. Alexis was popping her shit, talking a big one, only for you to turn around, and as soon as Amber waddled her ass all the way to Wisconsin, you right there up under her with your bitch. Okay, you are pathetic. Let me tell. And that's another thing. Can we talk for a second? I feel like I've talked about this on my platform enough that this should sound familiar, but I had to revisit it again when it comes to Alexis. Can we please stop praising and running to support people just because they're shitting on the person that we don't like? There can be more than one shitty person in a situation. Just because you run it with T, just because you run it with to confirm things that we already know or confirm events that we maybe have speculated about, don't mean you get applause and ass pats and my backing. A lot of people ran to like applaud and like did a lot with Alexis, and I just sat back and I'm just like, I've been here long enough to know I ain't doing that. Am I gonna enjoy the entertainment? Of course. I mean, it's me. I'm nosy. So am I gonna sit back and read through what you posted? Absolutely. Does that mean Alexis is a good person? No. If we take away the dislike we have for Amber, Alexis has been a clown. Alexis has been a clown from the beginning. Because here's the thing, Amber may be a piece of shit, but you don't have to respond by being a piece of shit as well. I've said this before and I'll repeat it again. A good lesson to see how good of a friend someone is peep how they move when you're no longer friends. Peep how they move when they're no longer friends with someone else. So her move was to run to the internet and give entertainment to her hate following. Was I going to sit there and be entertained and take it in? Absolutely. But I also know you're a fake ass clown ass bitch now. And anybody who's friends with Alexis, take notes. Just like anybody who was friends with Shannon, take notes. So you are no longer friends with me, and your first move is to run to a reactor, someone you know I don't fuck with, which is the same thing Alexis did. I tried to remind y'all with Shannon, it doesn't mean just because they're sitting there dragging these chicks that they're good people. I could sit back and be like, thank you for the entertainment, but you a clown ass bitch. And look at where we are today. That's why I never understood why people did that. And it's a common thing. People did it with Natter as well. People did it with that guy. What's that guy's name that everybody was sucking his dick? It was crazy. What's his name? Marty? I don't know. It was this guy who came from a different corner of the internet. He was like sending prostitutes and stuff to Chantel's family's house. And I wasn't on the platform, but when at the time, because I was on one of my lengthy breaks. But when I tell you, I sat back and saw everybody sucking his dick, I said, guys, I literally just heard him use the F slur on Popey. What are we doing? Hold on. Hold on. Can we take a minute here? I understand it's fuck Chantel, but he's sending prostitutes to her family's house and y'all sucking his dick. Like that shit is cute. Because if it was Chantel, we'd be dragging her. So why are we applaud? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just sit back and mind my business. I'm gonna just sit back and mind my business because y'all lucky Chantel is dumb as fuck, just like y'all lucky Amber's dumb as fuck and can't drive a point home. Because I sat back and I said, why are we cheering this? Oh, okay. All right. Grass clippings. Hello, Queen of Skincare. Thank you. Thank you. And using, wait, what is this? Oculus? Is that a skincare product? You don't have to super chat again. Just let me know. Unless I just can't read. That could be the case as well. Sorry. Let me see. Let's see. Lee. Oh, welcome, Lee. I don't care, Lee. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 35 months. I'm happy this is working out. This time is working out for some of you. I know it doesn't work for everybody. I'm just catching up on these comments and then I'll get back to chat. Pigmented. Thank you for being a member for 32 months. Pigmented. My boo. My boo. Been here rocking for 32 months. People will support the scum of the earth as long as they shit on Amber or Chantal. That. And I never understood that. And it's just like, are y'all okay? But I'll have the unpopular opinion. It's okay. Cat Sheep, thank you for being a member for 29 months. A milestone. I'm supposed to be like 30 plus months supporter, but I'm still here and I'm not leaving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. History girl, thank you for the super chat. Alexis was always giving disgruntled obsessive fit. Yes, Alexis was always giving disgruntled obsessive fan. She's crazier than Penelope from the Amanda Show. Amber, please. That. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I'm way behind. Wild Orchid. Hey Charlie, my wife and I are enjoying watching you live. Wild Orchid, if you're still on not Instagram, if you're still on Twitter, can you DM me? You might know what it's about. Nothing bad, like, before anybody gets carried away. Please DM me. Please, 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 please DM me. And thank you for being a member for 24 months. I've been looking for you, and I don't know why I thought we DM'd before, but I couldn't find it. And again, I know I say things passionately. It's nothing bad. It's all good. Thank you so much for still being around. Maple, thank you for being a member for 22 months of the best community on YouTube. Can't wait to bond. Trump. See, yeah, y'all get it. I get it. I know I'm so behind in chat, but if y'all been here rock with me for a while, you know that's how I get down. Let me see. I wanted to highlight this. Broth waffle. Sorry if I butchered that. Hopefully this won't come off as spam, but will you also add shout outs to charities like AIDS, Palestine, and LGBT? Sorry, I'm not trying to be funny by not reading it out. It's just, y'all know I hate reading out stuff, so I'm weird. Yes. It's something I'm trying to build to make sure that it comes off good. And for those who don't know, and I don't mind saying when a different creator inspired me, so to answer your question, yes, this idea was not my, I mean, I don't think anybody thinks most ideas are like original at this point. This actually was inspired by what is her name, Smokey Glow. Don't know why her name escaped me. Smokey Glow used to do a small business spotlight. And it's from when I remembered, or back when I was watching her, I remembered it was around the time of the pandemic. And obviously there was a lot of business struggling. So I remember I saw her do that and I thought that shit was so dope. She also linked like charities and stuff like that. And I always thought that was so dope. And I wanted to do it in this corner of YouTube, but all the time there was always some bullshit that was happening and drama, and I don't know, everybody gets called a grifter and shit. So I'm just like, fuck, like I want to do this, but I don't want the headache of the drama that may follow, because I believe, Smoky Glow has a more stable community, I guess you can say. But over time, I've realized like my community is actually pretty solid. I keep to myself. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. And when it comes to backlash at this point, like fuck y'all. Not y'all, but anyone who really has an issue. So it's just like, no, I want to do something good. I need to stop being scared of what could come from it. And I really want to help people. Um, I'm not saying like this will, turn out a lot of sales, but even if it turns out a few sales, I'm happy and I'm open to feedback. That's another thing I was going to bring up with your comment. Of course, I missed it. I misplaced it, but that's what I wanted to bring up. If you guys have any feedbacks on better ways I can implement these small business shout outs, and if there are charities you want me to look into, I have no problem doing that as well. It's just I'm open to feedback. I just want to make it more seamless, and really help people out. That's all it is. I don't need pats on the back and none of that shit, please. I do very well. Even though this is not my main thing, I do very well on my channel. So I don't need ass pats or none of that shit. I just need maybe feedback on how I can maybe do it better. I plan to also have them in videos as well. So that's all I'm asking, feedback, so I could make this like a regular thing and it's more seamless and it looks nicer for, like you guys to be wanting to click on these businesses, take a look, and then honestly spend your hard-earned money. The money, like, the economy sucks right now, and that's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to over explain because I know that's what the fuck I just did, but you get my point. Like, just help me help them. That's the best way I could put it. Luna Mars, Alexis was just desperate for Amber's attention, and she got her attention, and that is fucking sad. We're gonna get into it. Just so you know what we're gonna get into today. We're gonna get into the vlog from yesterday, the vlog from the day before that, and we're gonna get into some clips because I don't know if Alexis deleted her channel, but I cannot find that shit. Thank God, you know me, I'm with receipts. I've been downloaded all those videos, but I cannot find her channel. The last post I've seen from Alexis was a community post she posted like 2 days ago, like saying something about Amber and like some emojis. I have it saved. It's not in here, but that's the last thing I've seen from her, and I can't find her channel right now. But oh, she deleted it. Like, is it confirmed? She deleted it. Oh, okay. Well, so she not gonna apologize to Amber? Oh, that's another thing. Actually, we'll get to that because y'all know me. It's been 27 minutes and I haven't even started yet. Y'all know I could talk. When we get to Amber's Alexis's section, there's more that I want to express. And again, Alexis is a clown. We've been new Amber's a clown, like obviously, but Alexis is a fucking clown. Clown ass bitch. There's no way. You couldn't pay me to be friends again with a bitch who did all that. There's not a chance in hell. And let me remind y'all something I know that still gets glazed over. Alexis accused Amberlynn of putting her hands on Jade, Feline, whatever nickname, wifey. Let's not forget that. So was Alexis lying? Or was Alexis telling the truth and she's good with being friends with an abuser? And let's be clear, that's not the first person that that Amber allegedly has put in her hands on. And I will say this before we really get into it. Amber is lucky that there aren't people who really retaliate or have family members who choose to retaliate. Let's be very clear. Amber has been very lucky. The fact that she has gotten to this age, this big age, after allegedly putting her hands on so many people, she's lucky she hasn't gotten her shit rocked. Cause I'm the type of bitch, she lucky Feline ain't my fucking cousin. I would have pulled up on that big bitch a long time ago. Speed walk around her just to make sure she's winded, and then Minecraft. That's it. That bitch is lucky. And one day she might meet the right one. Keep putting your hands on people. You might meet the right one, big ass bitch. You can't even fucking run. I know Amber can't fight. So she sits there and throws her turkey leg and arm on people, thinking they're not going to do nothing back. Why? Why? That's why, according to Alexis, when Jade, I guess, defended herself, her big ass was sitting in the corner like a fucking child. Big ass couldn't even get off the fucking floor. That's something that I see a lot of people glazing over. And let's not. Alexis, her bestie, claimed that Amberlynn told her she put her hands on Jade. And of course, Amberlynn's never going to address it, just like Amberlynn's not going to address the stuff with Casey. But Amberlynn's big ass has now been putting her hands on multiple people. And one day somebody's going to clock her ass back. Anyways. I'm done. Alexis, Smug and Smerry? I really cannot read today. Alexis is in love with Amber. It's honestly disturbing. I think so too. I think and it could be the same thing, like the obsession, but I feel like Alexis feels like she has some sort of, and thank you for the super chat, some type of ownership over Amber. And if you really listen to how she was going about this, again, it's only a few clips from today that we're going over. I'm going to compile some more because I didn't want today's stream to be like 4 hours. If you really listen to her tone, that bitch is bitter. Alexis is bitter. She's upset. And it's like she feels she has some type of ownership over Amber. And let's be real, if she did all that to help Amber, we all know this was never going to change anything. Say if you're a friend and you really want to get through to someone who's not listening to you, think blasting her, doing Q&As to the people who don't fucking like her was supposed to help her? No. You did that shit for attention. She's weak as fuck. She's fake as fuck. And then she's right back under Amber. And Amber's dumb for taking her back as a friend. Because after you do all that shit to me, not only are we never going to be friends again, but if for some reason I fell and butt my head and chose to be friends with someone like that again, I promise you it's fake. I promise you it'd be surface. I wouldn't even tell you the name of the nail polish that I fucking used. I wouldn't tell you the name of the eyeshadow palette that I used. Just so you have nothing on me. Just so you have no information about me. You can ask me what the fuck I ate for breakfast. Air. Yep, air. That's it. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. Art, yeah, Minecraft all day, all fucking day. And I've told y'all, I've gotten thrown across a fucking line, a lawn before for my cousin, because her fucking baby daddy was putting her his hands on her, pulled up real quick. Now I forgot the man was an athlete and apparently a really good one. And I'm a big bitch. I will charge you like a fucking linebacker and not think twice. I guess there's certain techniques that they're aware of because he played football. Bitch, when I tell you he tossed me across that lawn, I bounced a little bit too, but I don't care. I got right back up and we jumped his ass. I don't give a fuck. You put your hands on my family, I'll take an ass whooping for them. My knee was hurting for a little bit, and my pride hurt a little bit because he tossed my big ass across that fucking lawn, but I don't care. I got back up and we jumped his ass, and we needed to because I was not going to beat him one-on-one. So please, Amber's going to meet the right one, and if they family pull up on your ass, then what? And again, violence ain't the answer. Just so you know, I think I'm supposed to be responsible with my platform. Violence ain't the answer. Yeah, go pray, drink water, and do your skincare. Anyways, yeah. Lita, thank you for the super chat. Charlie, you're absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Love the eyeshadow palette. Also, I feel like very soon one day I'm going to open YouTube and it's going to say Amber died. We're going to get into all that, and I don't mean to be grim or anything. Amber's health has been declining, and let's be real, and thank you again for the super chat. Cancer didn't change Amber. So this whole relationship is not going to help her. And if that day comes, it's her decision. It's her decisions that lead her there. We're all going to die someday. If it happens sooner for her because she chose to not take her health seriously, it is what it is. I've said this before about Chantel. I mean the same thing with Amber. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and give you no type of fake shit. My life will go on just like your lives will go on. I'm not going to sit here and cry over trash ass people. I just don't. Luna Mars, thank you. They're two of a kind. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And that's no shade to you, Lita. Like, I know some of y'all look at it differently, and that's fair. But I don't know. When trash people die, they die. And I just move on with my life. That's just how I feel. All right, let's get into the first Amber video because now we're at 33 minutes and my ass has not started yet. Let's get into it.
Hey you guys, welcome to a new vlog. So this is actually Amberlynn from the future. So if you guys don't know, I'm currently in Wisconsin visiting.
Speaking of that, I think even though I do believe Amberlynn driving 19 hours with her pets like that is very irresponsible, a part of me believes she might just be there for a while. A part of me was just like, oh, bitch, you're moving, especially with the way she unpacked her house. Well, she packed up her house for the most part. I'm guessing she'll probably be there for, again, I have no proof. This is just my opinion. I'm guessing she'll be there for probably a minimum of 2 or 3 months. If she's going to be there for 2 or 3 months, I kind of understand her taking her pets. To hire someone to take care of pets long term like that, even though Amber does got the money, but I could understand her wanting to just take her pets, especially if she plans to be there for 2 to 3 months. That's what I'm assuming. Now, if that bitch trucks her ass back home next week, then we'll have a different conversation. But that's what I believe.
visiting my long distance partner. And literally this vlog is just like random.
Just Jamie, absolutely. Amberlynn will be moved in soon. Let's be very clear.
Random. Like, things don't even make sense in some of this, but I've taken random clips, so here they are. You see Rarity's tail right there. Regardless, I do hope that you guys enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in the next clip. What is this again?
Look at this big back shit. And this is coming from a big back.
Roll up with vanilla ice cream. Why is it crunchy?
It freezes it.
That's foreplay. Why is it? Did you hear that tone? Why is it country? Why is it crunchy? Tommy was sitting there wet as fuck. That is disgusting. And I just want to remind y'all of this clip right here. Let's remember what Amberlynn said just this month.
I gained my weight back so fast. That's not what I want for my life. Like, I don't want to gain weight. That's not what I want. I like having better mobility. I like having better stamina. I like being able to move more and be more fluid in my movement. And I like going out and like doing things. And I don't like my face to look so puffy. So my girlfriend was like, how would I try Monjuro with you? And I was like, you literally don't need it. Like, you.
So here's the thing. Amberlynn being 500 pounds, I think she's 500 pounds right now. She got to eat, right? Now, when I first saw that, and here's the thing, and I'm not just saying this, I'm a sweets person. I love brownies. I love cookies. I love all that sweet stuff, cakes, all that. That just seemed like a very, very just extra sweet kind of concoction. Does that probably taste good? Yeah. Would I ever put those two things together? Not a chance. Do I plan on trying that? Not really. No. The only thing for a second that got me was that crunch. I was like, that's not too bad. Because there was this one big back thing that Amber did. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I tried it and that shit was bomb. Remember when she had Panera, I want to say a year, maybe 2 years ago? I don't know. It was in the past. She had Panera and she put those chips in that soup. It's good. I tried it. It's good. I understood why she put the chips in the soup. I put my chips in the what was it? The Mexican soup that I always talk about, that seasonal there. Mexican corn dip or corn chowder. I think it's the Mexican corn chowder soup from Panera, and you put the chips in there, bitch. Sorry. I'm just saying, fucked it up. So she was onto something. So she does some big back shit that makes sense, but the fruit roll up and the ice cream sorry. I mm-mm. And I'm a big back elite, so I could have these opinions, these very loud opinions. Just I don't know. Oof, just disgusting. Just weird. Naya, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Hey Charlie, I'm glad you and chat are okay from the hurricane. Thank you. I hope you guys are staying safe too. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. I hope you guys are staying safe too. Like, granted, I'm good. I know there's a lot of areas that are not good. And for those who don't know, I had shared it in my Discord. The area that I walk in, Riverwalk, completely flooded. I've seen cars underwater, all that stuff. So please, 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 y'all stay safe out there. Another thing I forgot, and I will get right back to the video. I saw it at the beginning and I forgot because I lost my train of thought. I am not seeing them in the chat right now, but I know for a fact I saw them in the beginning of the stream. Bamboozled, welcome back. Bitch, I haven't seen you in a minute. And when I saw your name, I wanted to scream, but the intro was playing and I was doing something, so I couldn't write in chat. But Bamboozled, if you see this at all, welcome back, boo, because I saw your name in that fucking chat and I saw the wrench next to your name, so I knew it was you. But yeah, that's all I was trying to say. I'll get back to it now. History girl, Amber is being fattened up like Hansel and Gretel. Listen. Oh, and let's not forget, because I don't think the clip is in here just for you, so you guys know. Amber, and thank you for the super chat. Amber's already hinting at a weight gain because she mentioned something like she felt like she's been retaining water. And I meant to save the clip. I'll go back and find it. But she said something like, yeah, I feel like I've been retaining water more. Da, da, da. Bitch, she's setting up for a weight gain. So be prepared for some video coming up soon Or actually, she probably won't even post it soon. She'll probably wait until AdSense is a little higher, but just be very prepared. She's gonna have a major weight gain. Well, I don't know why I'm using quotes because it'll be real. She's gonna have a major weight gain coming up soon. Just so we're clear. Because when she said that, I knew exactly what the fuck that meant. I'm not new to this.
You literally don't. So no, thank you. I appreciate the support. If she wants to eat healthier with me or like count calories, like sure, but I don't want her to like go on a whole ass medicine just to support me because I feel.
So Tommy was willing to go on a weight loss drug with Amberlynn to support her, which I think is a bit extreme and excessive. All right, yes, let's shut that down. But there are other things Tommy can do to support Amberlynn losing weight. For example, not eating ice cream and fruit roll-ups together, not going out and drinking these big alcoholic sugary drinks. There's other things they can do together that they will spend time together that also doesn't include food. For example, go make some candles together. Go walk around a park. I'm sure there's great scenery out in Wisconsin. Go find a good trail that maybe y'all could practice walking together. I know Amberlynn can't walk for that long, but fuck it. Y'all do that shit together. Maybe Amberlynn could walk for 30 minutes straight. I'm not sure. I really don't know because I don't remember the last time she talked about it. But say if Amberlynn could walk for 30 minutes straight or 45 minutes straight, do that. Walk together. And then maybe go home and cook something together. For those who don't remember, Amberlynn originally had wanted to do a cooking segment on her channel with her mom, which I wish they actually did. That's why for a lot of y'all who really sat there and bashed her mom, I was actually really annoyed because I like Mama Lynn. But she wanted to do a cooking segment with her mom. Obviously, that's not going to happen now. But maybe they could do that together. Maybe Amberlynn and Tommy could do some cooking segment together and recreate their favorite fast food meals together. They can pick a topic to talk about while they're cooking and recreate some type of, I don't know, for example, what did she eat while she was on the road? That breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. Recreate it. Recreate that shit together. If you like that so much, recreate it together. There's different ways that Tommy could support Amber, but according to Amber, Tommy was willing to go on a whole weight loss drug, but this is what y'all turning around and doing. The messages don't add up. It's in the thing is, even though I truly believe at the end of the day, Amber was always going to gain weight on her own, it doesn't help that she's now in a relationship with someone who was exposed as a feeder. So anytime she gains even a fucking pound, people are going to side eye Amber, but directly side eye Tommy next. Her girlfriend or her former partner or fiance, her late fiance, died being super morbidly obese. I forgot the weight. I thought it was close to 1,000 pounds, but I might be wrong on that. So it's not going to look right. It's sad.
Like she can do that in like several different ways than like actually starting a medication because that's a lot. But I just thought that was sweet of her.
This is a pencil holder for or a pen holder for all the journaling. It's a little lopsided, but in the design.
The only reason I noticed this is due to the comments in Amber's comment section. So that heart says A plus E, which is obviously Amber plus, is her name Erica? What is her name? It don't matter. Anyways, Amber plus her, because I call her Tommy, so sometimes I forget what her name actually is. And the fact that if you really look at it, it does say 8, ATE. It really looks like ATE. Oh yeah, her name's Emily. Sorry, Erica's the other one that cheated on her wife with Amber. Yeah, that's what it is. All these E's, but the fact that that spells out ATE. That's not gonna age well. I want y'all to see it again. That looks like ATE. And that's why one of many reasons why Amberlynn's comment section comes out clutch. Because I was just like, where are they seeing that? And then I went and looked and I was like, oh, that does. That does look like 8. The jokes rate themselves, I tell you.
Is a textured with my fingerprints. Right up Amberlynn's alley. And here we have a little itty bitty heart keychain with the initials of two people who love each other very much.
So I made this little guy. It is a frelephant, a frog and an elephant mixed together.
Now, I did cut out parts of this. The reason I kept this part in, because low-key, I feel like that's what Amberlynn would kind of look like if she lost the weight, like the body part. Because, you know, she's going to look deflated and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of like a sneak peek of what Amberlynn would look like if she did lose like a solid 200 pounds. You know, because it's like kind of a deflated elephant. Not the nose part, because Amberlynn has a cute nose. Y'all know I think she's pretty, but she would probably be built like a deflated elephant. So I'm like, oh, this is like manifesting without her realizing she's manifesting. So I was like, all right, I see it.
Together. You guys, look at what Tommy got me. This beautiful necklace, and there's like real diamonds. She has this like diamond tester thingy. Oh my god, isn't it beautiful?
I just know the ring. If the ring doesn't come before the holidays, the ring will be coming no later than Valentine's Day for sure. The necklace is cute though. I'm not gonna knock it. The necklace is cute. I'm more of a gold person, not silver, but either way, the necklace is cute. But I do believe they'll probably be engaged, if not by the holiday, no later than Valentine's Day. If they're still not engaged by Valentine's Day, then there's something going on that we're not seeing, and a breakup will be coming.
Like next to my like choker, actually, literally my aesthetic. I'm obsessed. All right, so we had to get me this like step thingy because her truck is so tall.
You couldn't pay me to post this on the internet. And the thing that pisses me off about this, if you gonna do this and tell your viewers this, bitch, we should have gotten footage of Amberlynn getting in that truck. I want to see Amberlynn stepping on that. Actually, also list what that is. Because if that can hold Amber, you got a sale out of me. You definitely have a sale out of me. That's why I still want to know to this day that office chair that what's her name? Chantel kept throwing her body down on in the villa kitchen. That chair deserves promotion. This stool deserves promotion. Link that shit. Be smarter. Cause you got to purchase out of me. The fuck?
So getting into it is a challenge. So we ordered this on Amazon.
What height do you think you needed at this one?
We could try that height, yeah. Pretty color. Okay.
Sturdy. As it creaks when I step on it.
Oh my gosh, if it creaks when you step on it, what's it gonna do when I step on it? These are literally what I've been using, which...
Again, as much as I have a supportive community around me, you couldn't pay me to tell you that shit. You couldn't pay me to tell y'all that that's how the fuck I was getting up in that truck. And we all know it's not necessarily about the height. She also, her mobility is not the best, and she barely could lift her legs, which we'll see when she gets to the arcade, because she's talking about, oh, I used to play soccer. And bitch, used to doesn't mean it applies to anything going on today, because she barely could lift her legs. But there was effort, and that's what matters. There was effort.
Works pretty well, but they're very heavy. Hello, this is me up from in the truck. I used it. It made a little creak noise, but we're good, I think.
In my 30s, I don't even think I do this in my 20s, but then again, I've done some crazy shit in my 20s, so let me not get ahead of myself. I'm not doing this corny, cringy shit in my 30s. I'm not. Obviously, you're gonna still open the door for me, all that cute shit, whatever, pinch my butt. That I could deal with. I'm not posting this cringy shit.
Dude, why does everyone say hectic to us? Oh, hi. You guys, I'm about to shower, but I just want to let you know that I've literally made myself at home. Like, all of this is mine, besides the plant, of course.
I knew back on the 19th that this bitch was trying to move in because when she was packing and stuff, I was looking around because I'm a nosy bitch. I'm looking around. I'm like, she's clearing out this apartment. Is no one noticing she is clearing out this apartment? There will be close to nothing left. If Amberlynn decides not to come back, I'm sure Mama Lynn could clear out the rest of that and donate it somewhere or sell it, whatever they do, within 2 hours. Let's take a look. Cause I travel. I was just in Mexico. My closet didn't look this empty. Uh-uh.
I'm still packing. I'm probably not going to get everything done today. I just wanted a majority of it to be finished. So I have all these hangers because I have a ton of like mesh clothing that I'm going to be bringing. So that's pretty much the last of the clothing that I have to worry about. I have my own bathroom. And by the way, during the traveling,
Amberlynn's gonna make sure she got drawers, she got sides of closets. Like personally, I think she's making sure she leaves her mark there. Like you know how like when dogs like try to like mark their territory or whatever that's called that dogs do. I feel like Amberlynn's gonna do that a little bit, like maybe by rubbing like one of her stinky ass leggings, like maybe on Tommy's couch or something like that. She'll probably piss in Tommy's car. I could see her doing some shit like that. Because let's not forget, Amberlynn was the same bitch who was free bleeding for 2 years. So that's not above her. But I'm sure she's gonna make sure she leave her mark in Tommy's car, in Tommy's apartment, all of that. And you know, a bitch like Amberlynn, she leaves a stench for probably some time. So ain't no new bitch coming in Tommy's house and not smelling. Oh, but it probably won't smell like another woman. Either way, it will still act as repellent in some way to the next bitch. So
this whole thing spilled all over my bag. I got it all cleaned up, thankfully, but that's very sad because this was full. Okay, guys, I'm about to show you why my purse digs into my neck because it weighs 1,000 pounds. And this is why. I have some weird thing where I have to keep all of my change with me at one time. Oh my God. And it's just a lot and it's super heavy. All of this. So having that like on my neck is not fun.
first of all, this sounds like a new thing that Amber's been doing because I don't recall her ever talking about something like that. And you know, Amber likes to overshare, but this is probably some new quirky thing that she has going on. I don't think it's a coincidence they're about to head to Coinstar or whatever that thing is called. So I think that's what this is. And also part of the reason that the handles kind of dig into her neck is because most of them don't fit around her body. Like she's wearing crossbody, but the body that's meant for crossbody bags isn't for 3 bodies. Like at some point she can actually wear them as like I was gonna say like a belt, but some of them probably actually none of them. That's one big bitch. Anyways, there there you are, bamboozled. I don't know if you had stepped out because I was looking for you in chat. I'm so happy you're back. I missed you. There's certain people, and that's not like no shade towards y'all, but there's certain people when I don't see them for a while and I see them again. And Bamboozle could have been back this whole time, and I just did not see their name in chat. But I was so happy when I saw Bamboozle's name in chat.
So I'm gonna go turn this into like actual cash. So that's what I'm doing. Tommy's like, oh, I also have coins. So we're just gonna go to a coin situation type deal. It was just hard.
She did. That's pretty much it. She did.
In my pocket. Hey guys, so we're at Walmart. These are all of our coins together. And I'm just gonna say it's $100. What do you think?
$124.87.
Okay,
So you guys are gonna play along with us.
okay, so now I have a game that we're going to play along together. What food, because you know that's what it's going to be, what food reward do you think they're going to buy with the money from the change? Like, what do you think? See, that's the thing, like feudalism and all that shit. I think that's weird, disgusting for many reasons. But there's a part of me that wants to like understand different elements to it. Like, does Tommy's nipples get hard if Amber was to eat a chocolate cake? Or does she get, or does she get wet if she eats like a cookie? You know what I'm saying? Or is it pasta because it's sloppy? Like I want to understand that part of it, y'all still nasty as fuck, but I just would like to understand like how that works. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what do you think they're gonna buy with the? I think they made 100. I'm not ruining nothing. It's like $100. Not Chamoy pickle. Luna Mars, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Orange chicken. Oh, orange chicken. Ooh, what if, right? Ooh, I could see this like as foreplay. Hear me out. Like Tommy picks up the orange chicken and like rubs it against like Amber's lips and then like shoves it in there. And oh my God, is there anybody here who's into feederism? Like all judgment, no, judgment won't be aside, so it's not really a safe space. But like, how does that work? Do you think she no no. Do you think Amber do you think Amber would eat the orange chicken off of Tommy? Oh my God, now I'm thinking. And you know, when I have these thoughts, we all have to have these thoughts. Do you think Amberlynn would like maybe like place like a pancake on each of Tommy's boobs and then like orange chicken around, you know, Tommy's coochie and then eat it off? Do you think that's like a super turn on? Oh my God. Like, really think about that. Really think about that. And if Amber wants to throw a tantrum, Amber can threaten skipping a meal. Like, really think about this. Because that bitch a feeder. So if she really wanted to sit there and get her way with Tommy, she can threaten. Tommy will be like, "Oh, what do you want for dinner?" "Nothing. I'll just have some water." That probably will hurt the fuck out of Tommy. Her pussy would dry the fuck up. She'd probably be on the brink of breaking up with Amber. Or if she dared to calorie count. You guys see where I'm going with this? Imagine if she dared to calorie count. Oh, Tommy would probably, oh my God, that bitch would probably be quaking. Just saying. Y'all know I'm onto something. Y'all know I'm onto something. That's not y'all shouting paper clips. Lot, thank you for the super chat. We are brainstorming here. You got to remember, there's so much that's probably happening that we're not aware of yet. Ooh, the crumble cookies. The things that they probably, the nasty shit they're probably doing with crumble cookies. I'm just saying. Thank you for the super chat. I just want y'all to be thinking of these things along with me. Because if I say certain things out loud, it's not going to make sense if you don't know that these are the things I'm thinking about. And you know, this is a group effort. This is bonding. Yeah, brainstorming. See, Lisa, get it? Lisa, get it? Exactly. I want to paint a mental picture for y'all. And speaking of edge, like imagine how she probably edges like Tommy on. Like you think if she like eats a crumb just to see how Tommy reacts and then takes a bite and then she just deep throats it. Because if y'all didn't pay attention to the fruit roll up ice cream thing, she low key was deep throating that shit like she had a mission. Yeah, I think I'm tripping, but y'all know deep down somewhere what I'm saying might make sense. Just saying.
How much do you think is in here?
Yes.
All right. And if you get it right, you get to meet us in person.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right, we're about to start. Oh, we just passed mine. So I was wrong. It's not $100, but Tommy can still win. Came out to 106.78. We were wrong since 11% got taken off. The beginning number was 119. So Tommy technically won.
Now, I'm not saying this drink don't look amazing. I'd fuck this up. But do y'all fully understand how many calories and how much sugar are in these type of drinks? And this is the same bitch who knows, who said herself she always gains weight. All she does is gain weight. All these things. Them going out, who will do that? Go to these arcades, go bowling, go do all these things. But it's just like, could you imagine the amount of calories that Amber takes in on these date nights? Also, why the fuck we can't see what Tommy's eating? Could you imagine if Tommy's out there eating a fucking salad and she's fattening up Amber like this? I just peeped that right now. through all these vlogs, I haven't seen a fuck thing that Tommy has eaten. Amber was chomping it down on them, that McDonald's, all that shit. She had the fruit roll up. What the fuck did Tommy eat? Did Tommy eat the fruit roll up and ice cream? Did Tommy have a drink? Or is she over there eating crackers? What is Tommy eating? That big bitch needs to be on camera too. Show us what you're eating. And Tommy's not small, by the way. But anyways, what are you eating? I just realized that. We only seeing what she eating. Oh, thank you for being a member for 14 months. I'm gonna put the last 3 to 5 put the last 3 to 5 minutes of you talking on my lawsuit against you for making me think of all of that and you trying to ruin more food for me. You can't sue me for bonding. See, I almost slipped up and called it trauma bonding because that's what y'all been doing. But bonding, that's what we're doing. That's why you come back. We are in this together. And I appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for 14 months. Just saying. Just saying.
What's going on? You can't find a spot.
I know sometimes people, actually, let me bring it back. I know sometimes people might overdo it with the filter claims or whatever, but this is how I know this filter is strong. Because I never knew that filter was that filtered, because I know the horns obviously and all that, but I didn't realize how much it filters someone's size until it landed on Tommy. Because again, Tommy's not a small bitch. She's not as big as Amber, but Tommy ain't small. I want you to pay attention to Tommy's head and neck. That is the head and neck of someone who's 125 pounds. That filter is strong. I didn't realize it until Tommy got in frame, because we know what Tommy looks like without filters, because outside of Amber, Tommy doesn't filter her shit. So you get to see full on Tommy. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this filter is strong, bitch. I thought it was about the horns. This filter shaves off like 75 pounds. You can't tell me you look at this and don't think that Tommy's 125, 140 pounds max. Max. Tommy looks thin as fuck. And I was just like, oh, now I get the obsession with this filter. I get it now. Because when I saw Amber packing in the recent videos, and I get it, I've been watching Amber for some years, but when I saw Amber packing, and then we're going to get to it where Amber when she was walking Twinkie on that road trip, I was like, oh, bitch, hold on now. Like, there's times I forget how big Amber is, because I think I'm just so used to seeing her, for the most part, do sit-down videos. Like, I know she's big, but I'm just like, oh. And when she got up, I said, oh, yeah, that's a big bitch.
You can't find a spot.
I'm not good at finding the spots. I'm not the selfie expert.
Oh.
That's you.
Mm-hmm. So an update on how the pets are doing. They're all actually adjusting really well. Sorry, I'm looking kind of like a hot mess. Just came back home, which I think we got paparazzi'd. I don't know. Because someone yelled something and they were with their phone, they had their phone recording us. I don't know though. But if you're watching this, hi, you should have just came up and said hello. So
now, when she said this, and you know how a lot of viewers are, unfortunately, I wish people would stop doing this, but normally when they catch Amber or Chantel or whatever in the wild, they'll post it and whatever. Seeing that I have not seen anything circulate, there's a chance that that person actually didn't know who Amber was and was just in awe of her size. You got to remember, there's not many people. Well, let me phrase that. In my state, in the state of Florida, I actually don't see a lot of Amberlyns. I'll see a few Chantels before I see any. The largest person I ever seen that came close to Amberlynn size was maybe 2, maybe 3 years ago. I don't see many people Amber size still walking, if I'm being real. More so Chantels, but Amber, no. So when she said that the person was pointing in with their camera, no, I think that's somebody who took a video of her and sent that to their fucking group chat of friends. Like, let me show you this big bitch that I saw walking around. It's a miracle. It's surprising. I think that's what it was, because I haven't seen anything circulate unless I'm behind. I haven't seen no one post any, oh, seen them in the wilds type of stuff. Because, you know, when the last person who saw Amberlynn at the laundromat, I think it was, which was weird as fuck. I'm happy that I think their wife circled back to be like, yeah, that wasn't it, because that was weird as fuck. But people post that kind of immediately. So the fact that that hasn't been posting, I think that's just a regular person who was just like, God damn. Well, just saying. Hey, Amber Nicole. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was just mostly like a lot of wind, rain, and the flooding over here in my area wasn't that bad. But it's been pretty bad for other people. And thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everybody who's been concerned. Thank you.
Mommy over here is trying to get one of these big old guys. Think you could do it?
Maybe. Oh, that was okay. We're redoing that.
Redo. All right, next we're going for the pig.
Look
Look how
Chantel.
cute it is.
Actually, that is cute. I do see why y'all always ask me to stop calling Chantel a pig. I've eased off. Especially since, she's reverted. I don't want to come off offensive, but you know what? That is a really cute pig. I do see why I say stop calling Chantel that. That is a cute pig. You're right. We'll go back to calling her a boar or something like that. Yeah.
Are you joking?
I want y'all to pay attention to these kicks. And one wrong move, that bitch is not ankle, because we already knew we had that whole ankle situation. That bitch's knee is gonna go. And I get it. She, used to play soccer according to her, but it's just like, you have to have a little more in there, because that's a big bitch. You couldn't tell me she couldn't kick with a little more power.
I play soccer. Yeah.
All right, show off your soccer skills. Wow. You gotta kick it harder.
One of my favorite games that I used to play when I was a child is kickball. I loved kickball. I have very strong legs. I'm actually weaker in my upper body. I have very strong legs, so I love kicking stuff. I wanted her to kick the fuck out of that ball. I don't care that she was in public. It just pissed me off because I wanted her to kick the fuck out of that ball just one time. Used to play soccer. Show us you still got some strength in them big ass legs. And I get it. Most of it is like lymphedema, all that stuff. Kick the ball. And for the love of God, it is 2024. Please, someone convince Amberlynn to replace them $2 flats. She can afford better quality shoes, better quality sneakers, anything. I am so tired of those $2 flats that she's been wearing since 2019. I get it. She's probably repurchasing the same ones, just like she repurchases the leggings. Please replace them fucking $2 flats. I know Adidas has something for her. I know Reeboks has something for her. Replace them.
Ooh.
I made a ball. Is that it?
I think it comes back out.
There's no more balls. Where's the balls at?
One thing about Amber, that booty gonna sit, honey. Her booty gonna sit. That donkey booty is always on display. Go ahead, girl.
All right, so the next step is she's painting it after it's been drying for a few days. Can I see the inside? Wow, okay. Having fun?
Yeah.
I don't know what Tommy does for work, but I noticed this. Tommy actually has some pretty dry hands. It could be related to work. I don't know. There's people who wash their hands often, so that's not even shade. But Tommy should probably look into some CeraVe. Their ointment. I forgot. Is it their ointment? It's really good for dry skin. But I noticed that with Tommy's hands because it's zoomed in. Tommy got some dry hands. Again, don't know what she does for work, but CeraVe is a good option. And there's another brand that I used as well. And she probably should get some overnight gloves, give it a week, and they will look moisturized. Tommy got some dry ass hands. And yeah.
This is just a clear acrylic coating that just seals it up so the paint doesn't like chip and get worn away.
Okay. Why does that smell good?
It's like spray.
Rugby right. Not only, Charlie, this is probably the most active that I have seen her since she dated Becky. Not only is that the most active, this is the most sexually active as well. Let's not forget, Becky let it slip that they hadn't had intercourse though the years that they were together, because I think someone had super chatted Becky saying, Becky, it looks like you would like eat a mean cat, a mean coochie. And Amberlynn responded in some way, and Becky turned to her and was just like, you don't even know. And that confirmed the speculation that a lot of people had that they weren't intimate. So yeah, pretty much anybody after Becky has gotten more than Becky in every sense of the word, even effort, respect, all that stuff.
I like how it smells.
Actually, it's not as. I feel like spray paint smells better than this.
All right, you guys, so that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed.
I want y'all to pay attention to all the room that's in that bed. Tommy definitely loves a big bitch because there looks like there's enough room for Amber to even roll over. That's probably, if that's not a king, that's a California king. And I'm going to go with California king. Yeah, it's giving California king. I know that's right. Oof. God. Yeah, they'll be moved in soon.
Oh, welcome to a new vlog. Today is the traveling day. Just want to pre-warn, don't
Oh, I should have mentioned I'm working a little backwards, and then we're going to get to Alexis and these messages and the clown that she is.
know what I'm gonna film, if anything. We'll see. I am currently mid-makeup. I'm not finished. I do have my hair pulled back for my makeup. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. My alarm was set for 3:50 a.m., but I naturally just woke up 20 minutes before that. But yeah, today's the day. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup. I have so many like random little things I have to do. Our goal is to leave at 5 a.m. It's currently 4:11 a.m. So I don't know. I'm gonna be like literally racing against time. All right, so I have everything that I'm taking.
I know this has already been said, but I just want to make sure I emphasize it. Amberlynn in this moment is putting more effort into simply going to meet Tommy than she has in the past when it comes to the way she could have supported Becky and Becky's dying mother. I just want to emphasize that. This bitch is doing everything in her power to make sure she shows up to Wisconsin just to hang out with her girlfriend. And she didn't do a fraction of this when it comes to Becky. She sat there and complained on YouTube, did lonely, miserable mukbangs. I'm lonely. I'm by myself. I'm all these things. I can't travel with Becky, but she will sit there, especially in the state that she's in and with her health, will drive 19 hours to her girlfriend. Let's not forget that. Yummy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Hey, hope I'm not too late. It's okay. It's okay. You know how I talk a lot anyway, so I really took a minute to get started either way. But thank you for the super chat.
Gathered. This is like electronics, makeup, pillows, blankets, suitcase, luggage, and of course my fur babies are coming with me. So I have this for the cats. This is actually what they traveled in to get from Kentucky to Oklahoma. So right now we are just gathering the stuff that is coming with us on the ride.
Now, this is an old clip, and I should mention this because I forgot to mention it. This is the clip from when Amber was packing to move to Oklahoma. As you can see here, the date is pretty much a year later. So Amberlynn actually moved into her apartment around this time. Now, when I tweeted about it, there were a few viewers that corrected me and said that Amberlynn was on a month-to-month lease. The only thing that I questioned about that, I was like, why would she be on a month-to-month lease? At least in the state of Florida, when you're on a month-to-month, your rent is higher. I don't know how it works everywhere. And normally to move in, they prefer you be on a lease, even if it's short term, and then you can go to month. But also, I don't know Oklahoma. So if Amber was to sign a lease, if she signed a year lease, the end of that lease is actually coming up. If she did month to month, then ignore everything I just said. I just find that very interesting. And this road trip just looked very similar to when she actually was moving out of state last year. And that's why I included that clip.
Obviously, our suitcases, blankets that we've been sleeping with. Look at Twinkie, a little bed for her. She's so sweet. And then this is where the cats are gonna go. So yeah, we've been just gathering and picking up last minute things around the apartment. So hopefully they'll smell it and recognize it. So I got them both in there, and it's honestly the saddest thing in the world. Like, I hate it so much. For some reason, Rarity is freaking out, but Wasabi is like...
Oh, I like this comment. Rose Peaceful. And I think this is it. Rose Peaceful said, I think Amberlynn thought she was better and more desirable than Beck, so didn't bother putting in effort. But she feels like she's punching above her weight with Tommy, so she's trying harder to impress. I could see that. Absolutely, I could see that. Oh, I can definitely see that.
Calm as a cucumber in there. So thankfully this cat carrier is big enough for a litter box, water, and food. We rented a car, a minivan.
A Chrysler minivan.
It's gonna be a whole moment. That is how I'm getting to my girlfriend. She offered to take me. I was gonna literally go on a plane.
So here's the thing. The reason I included that clip, because as we know, she drove 19 hours. Amberlynn said she was originally going to fly out there. So was she going to fly out with her pets? I find that hard to believe. Something's not adding up. Something changed last minute, and I can't piece it together yet. Maybe, yes, she uploads more videos and she lets something slip, even though she's not necessarily like Chantel. But so you're telling me Amberlynn's original plan was to fly and she was going to bring her 3 pets? That doesn't make sense. And I will say this, as much as I enjoy Mama Lynn, all love to her, no hate, she should have let Amberlynn fly. I wanted that airport footage. I wanted to see how many seats she buys. I wanted to see her attempting to get through the terminals. I wanted to see all of that. But she had to be a good person and offer to drive her big-ass child to Wisconsin. I was a little annoyed by that, but I still enjoy Mama Lynn, so all love to her.
She offered. Okay, so we are currently at a 7-Eleven, a new 7-Eleven actually, but I'm standing here with Twinkie, and the cats are in the back, like a perfect spot. Rarity is meowing so much, but Wasabi has not made a single noise. I hope he's okay.
You know, if I was concerned, say if Rio was okay, I would stop filming, get my big ass up and go check. Because, you know, silence, especially when it comes to animals, is kind of like toddlers. If you're too silent, that means you might be up to something no good or something could be happening that's concerning. But, you know, she just kept filming. Okay.
Almost more worried for his silence versus Rarity's, like, talking. I don't know.
So there was no part of her that wanted to, like, maybe pause this and just go check on the animals? Okay.
But it seems like whenever I start talking, Rarity will stop meowing. Like, she stopped, and she hasn't stopped, like, literally this whole time. My sweet little baby. My mom and my stepdad, I think they're just gonna get something to drink, and I'm just gonna get a Diet Coke. Normally, I get beef jerky on a road trip, but something about being awake early and just feeling, like, a little anxious for, like, such a long drive. By the way, I'm going to Wisconsin. Like, whoa. It's gonna take about 15 hours to get there, so I feel just, like, a little anxious about it, so food is the last thing on my mind. But beef jerky is usually my go-to road trip snack. Okay, so on top of having my...
The audio sounds like this, by the way, because of her video. It's not me. But when she said that, I remembered this clip.
Good old Diet Coke. I got some peppered beef jerky. I just needed a little something. I could have stopped and like got fast food, but I'm not really wanting that right now. I don't want anything like big, but I just wanted some jerky. All right, so I got my Diet Coke.
Well, this time around, she made sure to get all the fast food that she wanted.
And my mom got her, she drinks these like sugar-free Red Bulls. And tell them what you said.
I said, this is my spot for my drink. In my car, I don't get a spot.
Right, and then what'd you say?
And this is the garbage bag because I know you.
Yeah, she's like, here's the garbage because I know you. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of messy in a car. I don't know what it is, but
I mean, that's not shocking. I really do like Mama Lynn. I really, really do. I damn near smile every time she's on screen.
anyways, we had to stop again because my mom can't figure out the wipers because it's raining. All right, so they're having a cigarette break, but what we couldn't figure out was how to get them to go continuously because my mom's never driven something like this before. So she had to like twist this part up, but she wasn't able to figure that out while we were driving, but we figured it out. We're safe. Are you good, Mom?
Yeah, I'm good. I couldn't figure out how to turn the windshield wipers on. I had to do that every few seconds. It was like a mess.
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm not gonna lie though, when I saw her on the steering wheel, I was just like, I'm gonna need you to back up. That seems unsafe. And I want Mama Lynn safe. So I was just like, oh. But then again, she may not be because Amberlynn is pretty short, so Mama Lynn might be short too. But I remember seeing her and I was just like, she's really on that steering wheel, huh?
Toto, we're in Kansas. Oh.
Okay, I just want to say this, and before I say this, I want to make sure I make it very clear. We don't have to always agree on everything. It's just, there's a standpoint that I do have, and I don't know if I've made it very clear yet when it comes to Mama Lynn. And Abby, I'm going to be very clear. We can disagree on certain things, or you can have your opinion, I can have mine. When it comes to Mama Lynn, and I remember it was DX on Twitter who worded it way better than I could have worded it, but DX was able to like really say the words that I was struggling to say. I'm not excusing the stuff Mama Lynn has done in the past. Obviously, Mama Lynn, unfortunately, failed Amber as a mother. That's no secret. Unfortunately, she did things that had an impact on Amber and obviously added to and played a big part in the trauma that Amberlynn still hasn't sorted through and all these things. The thing I enjoy about Mama Lynn is the fact that she is truly the first success we've seen in this corner of YouTube. You got to remember, we follow addicts at the end of the day. And she's the first addict that we've been able to celebrate. And I'm not saying you have to celebrate her and cheer her on and make it seem like she's Mother Teresa. No, obviously she's had her struggles. And obviously she could have been a better mother to Amber. That's for Amber to sort out. But the reason I enjoy her, number one, her energy seems really good. And more importantly, she turned it around. I haven't seen anything alarming about this woman since she's been on camera. Granted, yes, these videos are edited. Yes, they're pre-recorded. So do we really know much? No, I'm just going based off of what I see. She seems like she turned a lot around, and we don't get to see that. We really don't. And unfortunately, when people, I don't know, got bored and wanted to go dig shit up, a lot of the shit was false. I don't expect anyone who's strung out on drugs, doing all that shit, to have a clean past. That's crazy. We literally followed Chantel's crackhead ass. The difference is Chantel was on this platform, monetizing it and making a mockery out of it. I don't know everything that lady went through. I don't know what she went through in her childhood that might have led her down the path that she did. But all I know is I rarely get to root for anybody in this corner of YouTube. And let me be clear, I choose to still be here in this corner of YouTube. It's my choice. I'm the one choosing to still cover and watch Amberlynn and Chantel. But I think it's dope that we actually have a success story. I don't need her to be up here explaining a lot of stuff, but I could watch her and see, like, yeah, this is somebody who went through some shit, but this is someone who fought got out of it, and is trying to make right by her daughter. And where I'm a bit biased, if I'm being real, where I'm a bit biased with this opinion is because my mom wasn't a good mom. So I like watching someone who wasn't a good mom turn things around and try to do better. So we may not ever look at it the same due to my past and how I connected to this, but that's one of the reasons I enjoy Mama Lynn. To see somebody who was a shitty mom turn it around and do right by their daughter, like I like that. Um, she changed, she put in the work, and again, it's probably my bias due to my past, but shitty parents turning shit around, I think is amazing. And she has good energy and I like her. I like her. That's all. So again, we are more than we don't have to agree on everything, but I like Amber's mom. I do. And she turned a lot around and she's a success story. We don't get to see that a lot. So I'm a cheer her on. And if I turn around and I'm wrong and I got egg on my face and some shit come out, I got egg on my face. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna regret cheering on someone that I thought turned some real shit around. That's all.
Have you ever been to Kansas before?
I have never been to Kansas.
Neither have I.
Excited.
Isn't this where the Wizard of Oz takes place?
That's why I said, "Where's Toto?"
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Flying houses. No.
I have.
Oh my God! Look, this is what it looks like, folks.
Pick up Robert in Colorado.
All right, so we're at a little spot. I don't know.
Oh, Cat Sheep, welcome. Welcome to Go Cluster Boo. Welcome back, actually. Welcome back, because I'm pretty sure you was a member before, but welcome, Boo.
There's a Subway there, but it's closed. We're in this like weird town where there's like nothing, but we're stretching our legs. They're taking their smoke break. But when we first started driving, the ETA was like 7:40 something, and now the ETA is 8 p.m. So it will change as we go. So Twinkie's been sleeping on the bed right there. You want to go potties? Come on.
I remember when I saw her say that, I was just like, that doesn't seem safe, but I don't know if that's well, it is the floor of something, but it just didn't seem safe. And I was just like, Amber, you're so stupid. Oh, I knew I wasn't tripping. Cat, I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, I know Cat's been a member for a minute.
Kansas, baby.
What?
Kansas. You want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi, we're in Kansas. Now 1 million more to go.
1 million more miles.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to highlight this comment. Bamboozled said, when I stopped judging my mom as a mother and started looking at her life as a woman, forgiveness. Yeah. Like, y'all know the stuff if you've been here for a while, you know the stuff I've been through with my mom. And that's part of it. I had to look at things a lot differently. And it's as weird as it is, like roles, it's been like this for a few years and even more so now. A lot of things are changing. And the weird thing is, for me personally, roles have changed a lot because my mom's older. She's ill. So now I'm the provider and protector and all these things. And it's been such and I know this is getting personal, but I'm gonna say it and then move on. It's been weird trying to navigate the fact that the person who didn't protect me, I'm now protecting and providing and making sure I do right by them. And it's been a mind fuck. I'm telling you, when you start the role into becoming a caretaker, because anyways, that's not important. But when you start going into that role and knowing like my history or whatever, it's been a lot to navigate. I don't know. I just really enjoy seeing their dynamic. I don't like Amber. I think Amber ain't shit, but I know Amber been through some shit as a child. And that was one of the things I always kept like in the back of my mind, like to root Amber on about. Like, if she ever changed some shit, like, bitch, you've been through some shit. Just turn it around. Don't use this as a reason to then turn around and become the person that you are. But the child that Amberlynn is never deserved that. So that is something that I enjoy seeing them laugh, seeing them just possibly, if it's true, overcome a lot of the trauma and work through a lot of the trauma that Amberlynn has been through. Because I may not like the adult Amberlynn, but the child Amberlynn, again, never deserved that. Every child who is brought into this world never had a choice. So the parent's job is to protect them, love them, provide for them, and prepare them for this world. And unfortunately, you know, Amber's mom failed at that. But I'm happy to see that, you know, that's changing. Cece, welcome to the Go Cluster, boo. Welcome. But yeah, so it's not like I'm be like, have banners about Mama Lynn or whatever, but I don't know. She makes me happy. When I see her in the videos, like she genuinely makes me smile.
All right, so we stopped and got some McDonald's. I got a hash brown and their bagel with sausage and egg and cheese. And I literally like to put the hash brown.
I do too.
You do that too?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, me and my mom are so much alike. So we put it.
I'm big as hell and I've never done this, and I'd be lying to you. I'd be lying to you if I said this doesn't look good. Now, would I be doing this with everything Amber got going on? Not a chance in hell. But here we are.
Like that. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Oh my God, it's so windy.
I want to actually cover this, Abby, and I'm happy you said this. And some people may think it's a reach, but there is a part of me, and hear me out. There is a part of me that believes because Amber probably knows her mom is eager to make up for the past, I could see Amber easily manipulating her mom. And that's pretty much it. I just don't want to go too far into it. But you have to remember, especially with parents like this, they are very eager by any means necessary to right their wrongs. And I genuinely believe that person that Amber is has probably noticed that and will use that to her advantage. This is, again, just my opinion. Some people may call it a reach. It is fine. But I could see that because Amberlynn is a very manipulative piece of shit. That's all.
Yum. And then we're gonna get out, pee. All right, so we are stopped again at a gas station this time because my mom needs to get some gas. Taking Twink's potty again. So it's currently 11:17 and our ETA has changed to like 8:40. So it's gonna keep changing though. So how I just stammered.
So what?
Have you enjoyed the ride so far?
I do, I like it. Even the music and everything.
Even the music.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool.
We had a Billie
like
Eilish
Are you happy?
streak. Yes.
When she asked that, when Amberlynn's mom asked, did you like it or do you like it? Are you happy? Like, I know that could have a lot of different meanings, but that's part of why I'm thinking the way that I'm thinking. Like, is this good for you? Are you happy? Are we doing everything that we can to make sure you're enjoying this? That's how I read it. I know viewers read it a different way, but I just believe there's nothing Mama Lynn wouldn't do to make sure Amberlynn is happy. And granted, that's what a parent should do a lot of the time, but because she's coming at it from a place of guilt, Amberlynn can use that to her advantage. And again, I know people might have read what she asked about happiness differently. It's just that's what I have in the back of my mind when it comes to Mama Lynn.
That's what
And
matters.
I appreciate you guys taking me.
That's what matters.
An offering. Oh, baby. Then we're going to check on the cats because they're quiet now. They haven't been meowing or anything. Okay, so we just bought some water for the pets. I brought 2 bowls. Oh, I just got water all over my dress. they're all actually doing so much better than I thought they would. So I'm very happy to hear that and see that, because I was nervous, very nervous for that. So this is my mom's third caffeinated drink.
What do you mean, Amber?
So we have made it to Missouri, and here's some cool street art for you guys. My mom called it art. Yeah,
I did.
some water. What is it called?
Clutchy.
A clutchy?
You never had one?
No, we're about to do a taste test.
Oh, they're good.
I'm gonna skip some of this because I forgot how boring this was. I ain't gonna lie, that was one thing. But this stream was boring. I mean, not stream. This video was boring as fuck. That's another reason I wasn't quick to cover it.
I think it's just like the AC. And you know what? Now that I think about it, the AC might be the reason why my skin is kind of red. Girl, I don't know. This car ride has been a lot better than I thought, but there's been some, you know, some trials and some errors, but we're figuring it out. Figuring, Amberlynn, figuring it out.
I got. Are you ready?
All right, my mom just said that this is the cutest lighter she's ever gotten. What's on there?
Cupcakes.
Oh, it is cupcakes.
Isn't it
Wait,
cute?
that is cute. Yeah, it was kind of
And
blurry.
the colors it is and
Yeah,
stuff.
that is cute. Okay, I support it. Did you get an Iowa
I did.
magnet?
I didn't. Next time.
All right, so we're at a Walmart now, and I'm officially breathing Wisconsin air full.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it for that. I want to get into the I'm not gonna lie, the road trip videos were like, but I want to get into some of the clips that I wanted to bring back up when it comes to Alexis. So a bit backstory, because I know that it's been confusing remembering all the characters. But Alexis, for those who may not know, Alexis was Amberlynn's online bestie. Amberlynn and Alexis actually briefly were talking, dating, trying to get to know each other. But according to Alexis, within a couple of weeks, she realized it wouldn't work out. Since then, Amberlynn had been really dating a couple of people in long-term relationships. One which was married that played out online. Then she got with Tommy. It got exposed through online social media accounts that Tommy was once a former feeder, but Amberlynn was denying, and it's weird. Tommy can't deny those claims. I think they try to skirt around it and explain it in different ways, but at the end of the day, with the stuff that came out, like it's a feeder. Like, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, she's a feeder. Now, it doesn't help that Tommy's late fiance died, I believe, earlier this year. Yeah, earlier this year. And I think within 2 months, Tommy was in Amber's DMs in love and planning a future. Tommy's late fiance, I believe, was close to 1,000 pounds when they passed. And Tommy was the feeder. Their late fiance was the feedee. They had content. They were on, I don't know if it was message forums, whatever. They used to post about it. And unfortunately, there were pictures that did surface. I would never show them because it involves Tommy's late fiance, but they were disturbing. I'm trying not to really go in on Tommy's late fiance because, again, it's somebody who passed. But the pictures that did surface was very disturbing. Alexis enters the chat and she's going in on Erica, the married woman who cheated on, her wife for Amber. And then she's concerned for Amber because now she's with someone who was a feeder, and apparently she knew different things about Tommy and their interaction. Like, when Amber's drinking or when Tommy's drinking, there's things she was uncomfortable with. And I want to remind y'all, and I hope I was smart enough to put the clip in here. I want to remind y'all, which is one of the main reasons I titled the stream the way I did. It's very clear that Alexis couldn't stand Tommy, even to the point that she was proud to not only make claims about Tommy's motherhood and how great of a parent she may not be. Alexis also pointed out, according to Alexis, that Tommy's baby daddy and the baby daddy's partner had reached out to Alexis, concerned. So Alexis has already pretty much called Tommy a bad mom. on the platform and has pretty much claimed that she was talking to Tommy's baby daddy because they had concerns with Tommy's involvement in all of this. And you think you said all this about my partner online, and you think we're gonna break bread, have a drink together, laugh anything up? Personally, I'm not above certain things. I would pretend we're good. Yeah, drive out here. Let's chop it up. Let's mend things. But once you out that car and we're within certain distance, and you probably didn't notice I'm wearing Tim's and they don't match my fucking outfit, and you might have not noticed my hair was up and my face is extra shiny. Maybe you didn't notice all those things. But yeah, friend, come here. Bring it in, give me a big hug. You said all that? And you think we gonna just break bread and talk? No. I'ma break something, not bread, with you. Just my thought. Let's get into it.
She tried to manipulate you into silence since the live stream. No, she's scared of me because I have too much tea on her, and her and Emily actually can both kiss my ass. Is she a chronic liar? Is 1 + 1 2?
Why would you want to be friends with someone who's a chronic liar? And also, why would Amberlynn want to be friends or go back to being friends with someone who just claimed that she's scared of them because of how much information she has on them? Why would any of them want to be friends with one another? That's why I want to revisit these clips to remind y'all what kind of friendship this is. A bitch on the street couldn't even chop it up with me like this. There's creators that could never chop it up with me. And okay.
Is the grass green? Do dogs bark? Is ALR the same as she appears online? More or less insufferable, depending on the day. Have you privately called her out on lies before, and did you ever doubt your friendship with her before now? Yes and yes. What's the worst thing Al has done to you?
Before she answered that, so not only has she doubted her relationship in the past, I would doubt it more than ever now. What friendship is there left? Let's be real, it was never a real friendship based on at least Alexis' actions, because there's no way you can say, yeah, we're real friends, and that's what the fuck you did. But what friendship is there now? I wouldn't trust that bitch with shit.
Well, between the emotional whiplash and the constant gaslighting and the not caring about my wants or my needs or my thoughts or my opinions,
Does that sound like a friendship to y'all? What she just explained, I have coworkers who treat me better than that. And we're not even friends, we're coworkers. So why would she want to go back to being friends with someone who makes her feel like this? Clown bitch. All of them. And that's another thing too. Even though like yeah, they're clowns, Tommy's a clown too. I'm not gonna be sitting across from you. I would tell my partner straight up, I'm not kicking it with this bitch. She called me a bad mom. She alluded to all this shit. She said all this shit to thousands of strangers online, and that fucked with my head. According to Amberlynn, I'm not chopping up shit. I'm not making peace with this bitch. You talk about me being a mom. Granted, I don't know the history. I know there's been whispers about this, and that. I don't know none of that shit. My point is this: if I feel like I'm a good mom, and you got this fucking big ass bitch sitting here online going in on me to your hate following so she can make a fucking dollar, and she's sitting here talking about she talking to my baby daddy and all this shit, trying to make it seem like I'm aggressive with you when I'm drinking, it's fuck her for life. I'm one of those people. I'm a Taurus through and through. Once you show me who you are, bitch, fuck you for life. Don't spin the block. Don't circle back. No. Just learn from this and take it elsewhere. You ain't got to circle nothing back over here.
I don't know. Do I have to choose? What did you mean by Tommy was rough with her? Like just the way that she like grabbed on her. Like
I forgot this edit was in here. Exactly. Are you going to sit across with someone, have drinks with them, and spend time with them when she made claims like this?
when Emily slash Tommy was in Oklahoma, they would FaceTime me, and I don't know, I just didn't like the way that she grabbed on Amber, especially when they were drinking. Like, it just felt very icky to me, and yeah, I don't know.
This is what I wanted to get to. And this is something not only for what's going on with Alexis and Amber in general, with relationships of all sorts, friendships, even this online shit. I'm a believer in if you are truly sorry, the same energy you put into bashing me is the same energy I need into that apology. If you did a fucking Q&A, 2 Q&As going in on me and you're apologetic, no, you got to do more than just delete the videos. Because guess what? I have a copy. Probably thousands of people have copies. That shit's not going anywhere. I need the same energy. Now go back and do a Q&A and re-explain yourself and make sure it includes a heartfelt apology. Granted, I made it clear I would not be friends with her again, but let's just say she really is apologetic. I need the same energy that you put into these Q&As, the same energy that you put into bashing my partner. And yes, it's still fuck Amberlynn and Tommy, but that's my feelings. You know how many apologies, me personally, I've received privately? I don't talk about it, and I won't be talking about it today. You're welcome. I receive apologies privately a lot of times when what they're apologizing for was very loud. Wrong and loud. But I'm like, it's okay. All right. And I keep it pushing. But I'm a big believer in I need the same energy. So unless she's going to follow up with a video explaining why the fuck she'd want to be friends with someone that she claims pretty much lies all the time, made her feel all these awful ways, has abused her partners, and all these things, a simple community post ain't going to make sense. And these corny ass TikToks ain't going to make sense. Because that's what I want to hear. How'd y'all work this out? Amber was all these awful things. And I agree. But I'm not friends with the bitch. I would never be friends with that bitch. But now it's weird ass community posts. Then they're hanging out, double dates and all that shit. So that says a lot about Alexis. Not only is Alexis a phony and fake ass friend, a weak ass bitch, she's also a fucking clown. So you don't stand on shit. Because I'm not friends with nobody who's beating on a fucking bitch. Sorry. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 women. I don't care it's 2 men. I don't care none of that shit. You beating on who? Oh, baby. I hope somebody beat your ass and then I'll just dip. I'm not being friends with people who do shit like that. I'm not being friends with people that I constantly have to cover for because they lie so fucking much. Are you crazy? No. There's a good reason why I keep to myself. Unfortunately, I had to learn a lot with these online friendships. And once I see what I need to see, I'm out. Peace. I'm good. So if I'm sitting here doing Q&As and shitting on somebody I used to be friends with, and I turn around to be friends with them again, I'm a clown ass bitch just like them. Just like them. All 3 involved clowns. I'm not going to include Alexis' date because I don't know her. Like, I don't know. They might have just met that night. I don't know. But you're a clown. And Alexis got a lot of mouth for being such a clown ass bitch. That bitch was loud and clown as fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, even Amber looked uncomfortable during some of the interactions between them.
I want to remind y'all, she's saying all this shit with her fucking chest. All this shit with her chest and she stood on nothing.
Also, message for Amber. If you move here and...
Oh, yes. General Meowdy. General Meowdy. Yes. So, Emily is Tommy. So Emily is Tommy's, like real name, but Amberlynn prefers Tommy. So I just stick to Tommy, but you'll see that Alexis says Emily a lot. If you hear Erica, that was the married woman, but Erica shouldn't be discussed in this stream because I don't think I pulled any clips involving Erica. But yeah, Emily is Tommy. It's just I'm gonna keep calling her Tommy because that's what Amber calls her.
The inevitable happens, do not call me. I am not going to be your knight in shining armor, and I'm not going to come save you. So I strongly urge you to not move here if you are not 100 billion% completely sure that Emily/Tommy is not going to fuck you over.
But Amber didn't even have to move there. That bitch hopped in her car or whatever she hopped in and got straight to Amber in no time. All Amber had to do was visit. Let me guess, she texts Amber Amber texts her a couple of times. That bitch went running. She's a fucking clown. Don't you dare hit me up. You better be sure. And look at you. Where the fuck you at now? A month later. I'm going to remind y'all this was last month in August. We're in September. Bitch couldn't even stand 10 toes down for 3 months at least. Even 6. That bitch went visited. She didn't even do that shit for you. Easily. Got her big ass, rented that car, made sure her mama drove her down there so she could go be with her bitch. And look at you. Hopped in your fucking shit and was there in 2.2. I wouldn't even be shocked if she didn't ask for a fucking autograph within the first 10 minutes of Amber being there. That's the problem with these fucking fans. Alexis is an obsessed fan. She's a fan who thought she had a chance of being in a relationship with Amber, and now she feels she got some type of ownership over Amber. Pussy. Fake. Pathetic. Clown. Jeez. Could never be me.
So now I want to get into the infamous pumpkin spice buzzball conversation between
Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Thank you.
Amber and I. Now, this conversation took place Saturday night after Amber and I spoke on her now deleted live stream. And after that live stream, I had gone to a concert. And while I was there, we were texting back and forth. And I thought maybe we could hash things out and maybe reconcile. But this is where she started demanding a public apology from me to both her and Emily.
Seeing that we're fast forwarding today, I don't think that's really an unbelievable request. Like, I think that's actually a good request. Amberlynn, according to Amberlynn, Alexis has apologized to her privately, but Alexis has said so much shit publicly. So yeah, Alexis should be bringing her big ass head up here and making some shit right. Now, let's be very clear. Do I believe everything that Alexis? I do. I believe most of what Alexis said, sadly. But something's not adding up. So if everything she said was true, why the fuck would you want to be friends with a bitch like that? So yeah, Amber's not wrong in this case. Back then when she said it, I thought she was dead ass wrong. Like, bitch, fuck you. But she circled back. They friends. She apologized privately. What the fuck was the apology for, actually? What was the apology for specifically? So she made a bag on Amberlynn's head and dipped and just deleted her fucking videos. That's cute.
I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, Amber. You and Emily can kiss my
with her whole chest, and look at her now. Clown.
And you are absolutely brain dead if you think that I'm going to apologize, let alone publicly apologize to your girlfriend. Womp womp. And once again,
Again, I want to emphasize, according to Amber on her Instagram story, Alexis did apologize, just not publicly. Womp womp. Clown.
Is playing the part of victim Lynn and basically telling me how awful I am and how embarrassed she is and how I'm so awful and triggering her BPD while getting doxxed, while having to quit my main job because of said doxing. Meanwhile, you're cashing in on our friendship and people ostracizing me. I received a DM from Emily's daughter's father's girlfriend.
Listen to this shit. And you think I'm going to sit here a month later with you and go out with you, have drinks with you, have laughs with you to the point that you posting that shit on social media. Nah, the only thing you be posting on social media after all of this is the fact that you press charges. Period. The fuck?
Who has expressed very strong concern for the well-being of Emily's child.
I want to run that back so y'all can hear it one more time. One more time.
Friend who said doxing. Meanwhile, you're cashing in on our friendship and people ostracizing me. I received a DM from Emily's daughter's father's girlfriend.
So Tommy's baby daddy's girlfriend, according to Alexis, DM'd her.
Who has expressed very strong concern for the well-being of Emily's child. She has personally asked me to not dox her or leak the conversation, and for now I'm going to respect that.
Me and my partner, we jumping you. I want to make this very clear, just in case there's anything that comes out in the future and I got actually a real mugshot that's worth actually criticizing. I promise you, a bitch do me like this, and you think we gonna fix shit? Yeah, I'm gonna play into it. Let's fix it. Let's talk it out. Let's come on. You want to go for coffee? Okay. All right. Let's do that. I promise you, we're jumping you. We're jumping you. And the only reason we ain't jumping you is just in case, because we need someone to have like the bail. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta also think smart about the situation. But like, nah, I'm dog walking the fuck out, like in real life, not just words online, like in real life. She said all this, and a month later they're breaking bread, smiling in TikToks and shit. You're crazy. You're crazy. And I don't care how much people are, oh, that's a bit much. No, it ain't. For who? For who? And let's keep in mind, I didn't even bring up the clips about her talking about how she alluded to Tommy not being a good mom. Like, and granted, according to stuff, there may be something going on with that. I don't know. But if you bring my shit to the internet that I don't bring to the internet, I'm still gonna play Minecraft with you. I promise you. I'm gonna play Minecraft with you. M Flow, Michelle, I know that has to be you. Welcome back, boo. But yeah, we gonna play Minecraft. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying all of y'all gotta be like that or whatever. I'm just saying who I am. We're playing Minecraft. Like, there's certain disrespect, and that's the thing that I noticed with this space. There's a lot of shit that I see going down, and no, I'm not going into a fucking thing because my name Bennett and I ain't in it. But there's a lot of things I see said and done that I'm like, oh, I know no one has slapped the dog shit out of you. Because there's no way you would say some of the things that I see being said, even in this corner of YouTube. Because, yeah, I have certain standards and there's certain lines I won't cross. That's just me. But I'm not going to pretend that the reason that led me to that is things that I've seen in life. I'm going to go on this and then I'll let y'all go. I grew up in the hood. And there's a lot of things that I have seen. There's a lot of things that I've experienced. And through that, it shaped me as a person. But one of the first signs that taught me not to speak on nobody's kids was when for the first time, and I was young, and it was actually very disturbing and it scared me for a long time. But the first time I ever saw someone get pistol whipped. If you've ever seen that in real life, not on some movie, the sounds that come with that, and then you're a kid, so you don't get it. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening? And my cousin didn't take the time to truly explain it to me. All he said was, oh, they mess with their kid. They did something to their kid. That's why they're pistol whipping them. So I'm a child. I'm not processing that right. I'm like, what the fuck? I fight kids because I'm a kid. I fight kids. Like, does that mean they're going to do that to me because I'd be sitting there like fighting kids or arguing with kids. Like I didn't process it right because I'm a kid. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me because obviously you're getting pistol whipped. You see all that blood, you're traumatized. So I'm like, what the fuck? Obviously, I grow up and I obviously see other things and I experience other things. And I always go back to that. I don't know exactly what that person did to that child, but I understand now why someone can possibly react like that when it comes to their child. That's why when people be bringing up people's kids and shit, I'm not saying you're gonna be out here getting pissed with, but a lot of people just run their mouth about people's kids, and I'm just like, do you not know there could be consequences to that? But then I realize a lot of people just live their lives online and behind a screen, so whatever. But I don't play about people's kids. I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. I don't play about your kid. Kid who? Oh, you was a parent? Oh, I didn't know. Anyways, back to why I'm really dragging you. I don't. No, thank you. I don't need to bring up your kid. And that's the thing. I could actually fight. So there's a lot of shit I could say, and I'm still gonna pull up. But just off the strength of respect, I'm not bringing up nobody, kid. Cause me, a bitch like me, shit, you could bring up my fucking nephew or my nieces, and it's on go. So imagine my kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when Alexa's sitting here running her mouth like that, and then you're within a few feet of me, nah, y'all tripping. Sorry, ain't no way. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Been watching during my university year start my residency program in 2 days to be internal specialist. Thanks for getting me through all this. Thank you, M. And congrats. Thank you. Can we get some love in the chat for M? I know that's right. Get your fucking degree. Definitely get it. So you're not up here watching messy lesbians. Messy lesbians just do crazy stuff. But congrats to you for real. Thank you, M. Congrats. But yeah, I don't know how they still friends, but they are. There's no way on God's green earth I could be friends with someone. There's certain lines there's no coming back from. And I don't care if it sounds like bitter or you don't forgive. Yeah, there's a lot of shit I will never forgive. Sorry. And I sleep perfectly well at night for that. The fact that Amber's a dumbass, but Tommy, low key, I'm side eyeing you too. Why are you sitting across this woman who said all this? I don't care if she groveled on all fours while fucking diving into a chocolate cake and that got her wet. I don't care. I don't care. Bitch, fuck you. But everybody's different. Everybody's different. And again, the energy that Alexis gave Amber when she was dragging her ass on this platform is the same energy she needs to put into that fucking apology. And the fact that Amberlynn's accepting any less than that, she's a clown too. Again, I wouldn't be friends with someone like that, but at the very least, you're going to put the same energy into that apology that you put into dragging me in front of all my fucking hate followers. And Alexis is not new to the hate following that Amberlynn had. She knew we'd flock to that video. Remember all the comments she would respond to in her TikTok? She loved that attention. She loved the attention that she was getting from her dragging her friend. And now she right up under her friend. Obsessed, pathetic, fake ass clown. That's what Alexis is. And obviously Amberlynn's dumb as fuck too. But just my opinion. But let me go. Thank you for your time. I know this is not as long as before. 2 hours is actually pretty short for me. But I just wanted to get back into things and also test out my internet because I wasn't sure with the storm and everything. But here we are. I'll be back this week for sure. What's today? Today's Friday. Damn, today's Friday. This week went by so fucking fast. This week, this week went by dumb fast. Okay. So what hopefully I can be back by Sunday because tomorrow I'm actually filming a collab with a creator. I don't know if she wants me to say it, but either way, I'm filming. I think you guys will enjoy it. I'm filming. It's going to be pre-recorded. I'm filming something with a creator that I enjoy. So I don't want to even attempt to stream tomorrow because I want to give them my time and my undivided attention. So I'll be doing that. So if I do come back Sunday, cool. If not, it will be next week. But before I go, First of all, thank you to everyone who showed up. Secondly, please check out the Small Business Spotlight that is linked in the description. I will also, when this ends, I'll link it in the pinned comment as well. But please, please, please check out the Small Business Spotlight. And again, I'm open to feedback so I can make this help me, help them. That's the best way I can say it. Help me, help these small businesses. So your feedback is appreciated. I just want to make this seamless. Thank you again. Later, guys.
Bring up, I won't talk about, but I have a voice and I will continue to use it at this point. What's your ideal sexual fantasy? Tie me up, put my panties in my mouth. Come do whatever you want to me because I'm tied up. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a savage, so I just use my teeth. I'm a daily sex type of girly pop because I'm a lesbian. I don't understand it. I'm not meant to. Bye.
What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the fuck do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for, some of them?